Have you ever felt that your heart knew the truth before your mind could even catch up? That quiet gut feeling that turns out to be right? Or that deep sense of calm when you follow what feels true, even if it doesn't make sense on paper? That's not just intuition. According to the HeartMath Institute, it's something much deeper: heart intelligence. In this video, we're diving into the life-changing insights from the book Heart Intelligence, connecting with the intuitive guidance of the heart. By the end, you'll not only understand what heart intelligence is, you'll know how to use it every single day to reduce stress, find clarity, and create a life that feels aligned with who you truly are. So, let's get started. The book defines heart intelligence as the ability to access the intuitive wisdom of the heart, and then align your mind and emotions with it. Think of it like this: your brain is a brilliant computer, but your heart is the operating system that tells it what really matters. When we're disconnected from the heart, we feel scattered, stressed, and reactive. But when we tune in, life flows more smoothly. The heart isn't just a pump. It has its own neural network, its own mini-brain. Scientists have found that the heart sends more information to the brain than the brain sends to the heart. In other words, your mind is actually listening to your heart, whether you realize it or not. That's why heart intelligence is about listening to the deeper guidance inside of you. Not blind emotion, not cold logic, but a balanced intelligence that merges the two. Here's where things get fascinating. The HeartMath Institute has spent decades studying what they call heart-brain coherence. This is a measurable state where your heart rhythm, breathing, and brainwaves sync up into harmony. When you're in coherence, you feel calm but alert, present but energized. Your immune system strengthens, your stress hormones drop, and your intuition becomes sharper. Think of it like tuning a guitar. When the strings are out of tune, everything feels off. But when you bring the strings into harmony, the whole instrument sings. That's what happens inside you when your heart and brain are aligned. And here's the kicker: you can train yourself to reach this state. The book outlines some key principles. The heart is a source of wisdom. It's not just emotional, it's intelligent. Emotions shape our reality. Fear, anger, and frustration create chaos, while gratitude and love bring coherence. The heart influences the brain. By shifting our heart rhythms, we shift our mental clarity and decision-making. Coherence is power. When we live in coherence, we perform better, connect deeper, and handle stress with resilience. In short, your heart is more than feelings. It's a guidance system. And the better you learn to listen, the more aligned your life becomes. So how do we actually use heart intelligence? The HeartMath Institute teaches several techniques, but here are two powerful ones. The quick coherence technique. Focus your attention on your heart. Slow your breathing about 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. Activate a renewing emotion, like gratitude or care. This simple shift can bring you into coherence in under 2 minutes. Heart Lock-In. Again, focus on your heart and breathe deeply. Call up a positive memory, something that makes you feel warm and appreciative. Lock in that feeling for several minutes, radiating it outward. Both practices train your body and mind to move into coherence naturally. And the more you practice, the easier it becomes, like building muscle at the gym, but for your inner state. So, what does this look like in real life? At work, instead of reacting to stress, you pause, breathe, and respond with clarity. In relationships, you bring empathy and understanding instead of frustration. In personal goals, you make decisions that feel right in your heart, not just logical on paper. The lesson here is simple but profound. When you live from heart intelligence, life stops feeling like a battle. You start to flow with it. We all deal with stress. But the book makes an important point. Stress isn't the enemy, it's a signal. When you're stressed, your body is literally out of coherence. The rhythms are jagged, irregular. But instead of fighting stress, you can use it as a reminder. Hey, time to breathe. Time to tune back into the heart. By practicing coherence techniques, you transform stress from a destructive force into fuel for resilience. Stress becomes a doorway back into balance. Imagine a world where more people lived this way, grounded in heart intelligence. Leaders making decisions from clarity instead of ego. Families resolving conflict with empathy instead of anger. Communities cooperating instead of dividing. The book paints this vision, that if individuals learn to live from heart coherence, we can ripple that harmony outward into our relationships, our work, and even society at large. And the truth is, it starts with you. So, here's the takeaway. Heart intelligence isn't about abandoning the mind or living in a fantasy. It's about integrating the wisdom of the heart with the brilliance of the brain, so we can live balanced, resilient, and purposeful lives. Next time you feel stressed, scattered, or unsure, remember this. Your heart already knows the way. You just have to listen. If this message resonated with you, let me know in the comments. What's one moment where you felt your heart guiding you? And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into living with greater clarity and purpose. Until next time, live with heart.